Well, it's good to be back after a bit of a week. Sorry about all that. Partly what was the holdup was, well, work. Actually having a job kind of fucks you up a little bit, doesn't it? But I'm at least got Fridays off for now. Ooh, that's not right. Um, so I'm able to at least stream on Fridays. In terms of game clearing streams, we'll see how those go along. But we still do the variety stuff, so I'm gonna do it. Which means I'm
Bah.
gonna Hey, Lucy.
Bye-bye.
You back in the correct side a little bit. There we go. Been over the interface a little bit since it's been a week, and I'm like, how did I do this again?
It's been a weekend. How's the job been?
Job been my legs, but otherwise been fine.
Pop that. The lurker button.
I'm asking for trouble with this freaking file name, but but otherwise, yeah, work's been fine. Just exhausting. Hence why I've not been.
It's a penny.
I have awoken from my debuff nap.
For 4,000 years, you lay dormant.
And all I have to say is, damn, that cheesecake was good.
You're with the class, damn.
I would love to, but I don't think it ships well.
Nah, unless you freeze it.
Mm.
Okay.
Yeah, I might as well be here to have cheer on during the rando, because I've got my own rando-related duties to attend to later today.
Monkey?
What?
Monkey? He's a
Oh
monkey.
yeah. The new preset's gonna release today,
I didn't know it was
like an hour or so.
Okay.
Yeah, I'll probably be hanging out until then.
Yeah, this is gonna take probably 2 hours anyway, so by the time you jump is when things will be either uninteresting or very interesting. There is no in-between when it comes to Link to the Past. Whoops. Fuck that crab.
Meanwhile, I'm just plodding through Final Fantasy IV.
Yeah.
It's had to have become my hyperfixation at this point.
I mean, hey, you got
I've completed 100% of the first 3 in a week.
Yeah, that is. Well,
That's a hyperfixation at that point. They're not long, but
no, 1's not long. 2 and 3 are longer, but even then.
I will say they made rods, or even just items that use spells, fucking useless in 4.
Yeah, I tried.
They deal no damage when used.
Ice Rod this early. Okay.
Yeah, Ice Rod's not even that good, right? Outside of for Turtle Rock.
Oh. Well, there's my Merle. Okay then.
Ooh. Moon Pearl.
Anyway, no, Ice Rod has its uses. It's just weird as your primary combat option. Because it's hard to kill with it. It has the same issue as Ice Beam.
I guess the other problem is you need to fill it.
Uh-huh. Because you're supposed to get your default magic refill by picking up your lantern?
I believe it.
I think I have enough cash for bottle merch. I need to get my starter bombs. Ugh. But yeah, work's been doing fine for me. I mean, it is what it is. It's a job, but...
Job's a job. As long as it pays.
That's pretty much my logic behind it. But I know for a fact, once I get my schedule completely settled out, it is gonna affect... Okay. Yeah, once my schedule does settle out for my job, it will affect the streaming schedule as a whole. But that's still kind of one of those. It'll take
a couple weeks.
You want a red rupee? Nah. Pays for cash.
I mean, I guess that's one way to try and make a profit.
Would you like to spend $100 for $20? As not
Would
how...
would you rather have $80 or $100?
Not how that meme works.
Nope.
Whoa!
Ooh.
Yeah, no, I just got
It's-
Titan this early. Holy shit.
It's this early. That definitely means there's some shenanigans afoot in the Dark World, especially given that plus Moon Pearl.
Uh-huh. That's... Jeez, that's, I think, the fastest I've ever seen Dark World access. Yeah, we're 11 checks in, and I already got Dark World. That's either a good sign or a horrible sign.
Uh-huh.
Oh, no.
Yeah, I am well-versed in the ways of randomizer generosity. That is either good or extremely bad.
Yeah. Oh, I needed bombs to get... Fuck you. Okay.
Needed bombs to get bombs.
I need to think, which is dangerous, I know. Yeah, because I think it's... Oh, okay. I'm still gonna stick to doing my Light World loop for... Emma! What the fuck?
What is up with this seed?
Yeah, this is... I don't
Either
wa-
this is baby seed or there's a lot of bullshit.
Yeah, there's... Because I'm gonna
There's
say this...
no in between with those.
Because that's now 100% Dark World. Oh, take it because it's free money.
It's free money.
Okay.
Gotta go feed King Scam at some point.
But yeah, that's proper.
Yeah, you got that. You got a bonking implement as well. You can actually fight things. Yeah, I'm starting to get suspicious.
Because again, I'm gonna need... What screwed me up last time was the fact I couldn't get my fucking Master Sword until fucking GT. And I still need Master Sword to kill Ganon.
You can have this trap.
$20. Do the southern loop. Also, all my Light World dungeons are crystals again. So, in theory... I want to eat your soul, you stupid fairy! Damn it! I didn't need to. Fuck you. But yeah, getting all this very early, yeah, that's... All of West Side pretty solidly available for Dark World. My crystal, or all my Light World dungeons are crystals, so that's... What the fuck? Either T-Rock is very required or it's very not. There is no in-between at that point.
What is going on here? Yeah, this is setting off my danger sensors, and I don't even play Link to the Past. This is a way too generous an opening for a rando seed.
Yeah.
That's why I'm saying it's either a baby seed or there's bullshit.
Hey, I put the fucking file name as Give Good Seed. So far, so good. I'd like a stabbing implement at this rate. That's my biggest fucking concern. Yeah, Fire Rod, really good for combat. Hammer is... well, outside of its fucking... yeah. Magical hammer my ass, it's a fucking mallet.
Oh,
bonking
bonk
stick.
people good. Here be kind of janky though.
Yeah, and Rando expects you to kill boss fights with this thing, uh-huh. Uh-huh. And sword is like, I think, 10 times the fucking range in pixels. I'm being stingy with my bombs right now because I forgot to open my hut. That's part of my problem right there.
I think I hear a bunch of people chanting July outside of my apartment. What are you doing over there?
What the fuck?
Being weird.
Yeah, I mean, it is today, like, I get it, but also, why? I'm not even gonna bother finding out.
Well, wouldn't it be tomorrow? Today's the 3rd.
Yeah, this is third.
Oh, I'm losing track of time. That
Maybe they're
debuff
fucking
really
you
did
up.
mess me up, damn.
That cheesecake sent you to tomorrow.
Uh-huh.
I got one of the medallions, so that's gonna be good for... da. Is yeah, if I got hammer, ah, what do you mean I can't bonk those? I will bonk what I damn well please. But yeah, by this, the logic. Oh, this is something I will admit some other people are better at doing this than I am. Would say, yeah, there obviously has to be some logic going on for Mit's Merle being so early. There's Sank Heart. Yeah, if I'm getting it so early, that means there has to be some low sphere checks in Dark World, which is probably in Thieves Town at this rate. Could be Hype Cave. If Hype Cave's actually hype, I mean, it's asking for that good letter grade. We've got so many other, like, Sphere Zero checks. May as well get those taken care of real quick.
We have another friend.
Hey, Buckshot. It's a
Jeez, it's partying here.
Has weird shifts right now for coverage. Plus, I'm just doing ZZZ stuff right now anyway.
Let's all just hang out on stream.
Bird. Fuck off. Yeah, need to do desert at some point, because that is required, so I'd either need Book or Merle, or not, Mirror. Drugs! Yay! Check what, because given the last couple seeds I've tried had something on fucking Desert Ledge, I'm gonna go double check that this time to make sure I don't forget. Ow! Cactus! 20 bucks. Okay, so the time I actually remember is when the game goes, nah, there's nothing here. Still haven't found Lamp either, that's concerning. Check Salad Shooter real quick. bow to finish east. And that and lamp too. What do you got for me, Silent Shooter? Skullwood is green pendant. Okay.
Watch, you need to go there to get the green pendant for Salad Shooter for your first sword. Can you even do Skullwoods right now?
Yes, sort of.
I mean, like, you probably could, but also be a pain in the dick to kill Mothia, so you probably won't.
No, okay, I need a sword to get Mothula. Logic dictates.
Okay.
Because that has the same issue as Jerry. It's not the boss fight that's the problem, it's the fact there's a curtain, and Link can't just move the curtain with his hand. He has to stab it.
That would do it.
Yep. So you need a sword for Mothula no matter what. So, funny haha, no. The back way first, since that could be something. And then check the front. Smooch. I can also check King's Tomb pretty early, too. Okay, huh. Oh, right, if I wanted to do the mirror method for desert, I need flute still. Got that little detail, but yeah, mirror this early. Ha. Fascinating. Back out push.
He was doing a little jig for a bit there. Hey, Uncle, what do you got? Nothing too great.
Younger.
Thanks, Uncle.
Thanks, Ben.
Uncle.
Thanks, Ben.
Can always count on you.
Okay, so that's
And a hook shot.
You're getting everything except the stabbing tool, pretty much.
Yeah, because the moment I get a sword, holy crap, dungeons are gonna be a fucking cakewalk. Because that's kind of half my problem right now, is I kind of need an actual stabbing implement to do shit. They're supposed to be in the world, where the fuck are they? I swear to fuck if I have to do fighter sword assured at this point in my settings, just so I can actually start with a sword. Because we are, 20 minutes in, got this much loot,
No sword.
no fucking sword, come on. I just want to do a bit of stabbing as a treat, come on.
As a tree.
Mm-hmm.
Da-da-da-da-da-da.
These are all very close.
A perfect demonstration of the hammer's hitbox basically non-existing. He's a crap tool.
Does as much damage as the tempered sword. Don't fucking matter.
It don't matter if you can't hit nothing with it.
Mm-hmm. Especially sideways. Holy shit. Do a little bit of pottery damage. Castle's a bust. Maybe just for quick dungeon checks. Is what's stupid is in terms of dungeons available. It's East and Skull and Thieves. So, not a great pick. Is Desert's right out, I need a book, or I need Flute. Can't logically go into Death Mountain, need a lamp for that. Well, lamp or Flute. Can't get into Swamp, need Lips. Mire needs Flute. A lot is just a pain in the ass because I need lamp as well and bow. But technically I can get into it. Ice I need flips. Yeah, there's a lot of stuff that's just locked off right now by the very few items I'm missing. It's gonna be real interesting to see which, because they're gonna be all Dark World dungeons, which 3 are pendants. We already know Skull Woods was one. Skullmire Ice. Really? That's pleasantly nice, but why though?
Hey, you still got T-Rock.
I mean, T-Rock, I already have both the rods. That's always the bigger pain in the ass is finding the rods than it is Samaria. So once I get Samaria, I'm like, okay, I can knock that out, no problem. I'd like some more damage and defense by then, but I got the rods, so no problem there.
Sounds like you're still gonna need the, words.
Kane's the issue.
Kane was not what I was thinking of. I was thinking the medallion.
Oh. Yeah, that's also another hunt, but that's
They've
that's just
got
to get
one
in.
They got one medallion right now. I'm just not even sure if that's the one they need.
Yeah, it's always a coin toss. But at the very least, that's just to get in. So that's not doing the dungeons itself. Once I get in, that's no problem.
Yeah.
That's more what I'm worried about. Because Ice Rock could be fucking anywhere, and you need it to beat Trinex. There's Bottle, and I'm... Hell, right on top of Sick Kid in the other world, so hold on a second.
Yeah, watch Sick Kid have your sword.
This is the wrong room. I was off by a top. Okay. Hey, bucko. $20. Ma'am, get away from my interdimensional portal. No. Yeah, I can loop through most of South Side. Oh god, I can do Peg World. Can you give me Stabbing Implement, dwarves? That would make sense. I'll take Slashing Implement if you got any axes. That's piercing. And no bow. What are you guys, elves?
Are they the Keebler elves?
Can you give me Curse of Stabbing? That would be great. A Curse of Money! I need that in real life, not in game.
Yeah, Curse of Stabbing is whenever Duet puts the helmet on.
Technically accurate. The best kind of accurate. Why not? Well, you're supposed to be able to do hammer dashes through these. Why is it not working?
Wait, did you actually get a sword? Or is that just weirdness in the sprite? Okay, that was weirdness in the sprite.
Yeah,
Or when you
because
bonk.
they expect you to have a sword when you bonk. Wish I had a stabbing implement, come on. Lamp and peg.
Right, you have the mountain unlocked now.
Yeah, and a lot of it because I have hookshot too. So we're back to the same problem of I have a lot of shit to do and no way to stab for it. Actually, wait. A little bit too early. Much as I'd rather be in the light world for safety, there is a couple checks I need to do that requires mirror bouncing. Oh crap, I can't do the digging game right now because I gotta drop this off. Oh well. I hope I can pick that up. I just realized how I... Thank you!
Sword!
Sword!
Stick 'em with the pointy end.
Pointy stick. Up.
I knew I was gonna... Damn it! My quantum mechanic with purple chest, I can go get that back real quick. Ah, fucking. Come on. There you go. I was just bringing up the thought of an MSU, doing MSU pack stuff, and I just realized I could just make that the fucking, Sonic CD, stage clear for Japan. Teleportation, yeah! Give it a boop up, minute. That'd make mirror bunking real annoying real fast. Beady books.
That was at least kind of fast for the digging game. That was how many? I think it's like 11 or 12? That's pretty good.
Go, get some spare cash along the way.
Yeah, that was 11. That is pretty good, I'm pretty sure.
Good odds, yeah. Still don't want to do Skull Woods, even though I could finish it. Which, of course, the frickin' first dungeon I can finish is the one that's optional. Or at least, in theory, optional. Because I still need... Lips is straight required. Yeah, because I'm having to process the map.
Pretty sure the game does that for you.
Push it here, jackass. Getting a lot of cash too, which is not helping. Fish phone. I forgot to knock down the swamp. Is that and T-Rocks? I don't think Big Bomb is gonna be that required. Call it a hunch. This doesn't feel like it's gonna be necessary. Or if it is, it's gonna be for something stupid minor. Alright, what do you got for me? Not looking good. Come on, try again. Oh, hello. That's actually really good.
That's pretty good. Yeah.
C++. I only give it that low of a grade just because it was only the one thing.
He's better than nothing.
You didn't fail the class. Actually, that does help me with my dungeon problem because now I can take care of Eastern and Pod in one shot. I got everything for both, so. Okay. So, yeah, I have most of the... There we go. Don't know why that trick wasn't working last time. I'm trying to figure out if I want to go to the mountain now or do mountain later. I think I'll do it later. Walk off, murder bird, come on.
Don't want to be murdered by bird?
Nah, I'm good.
Isn't that even a bird?
It's called the murder bird, at least by fans. I think it's supposed to be like a pterodactyl or something.
Yeah, it looks somewhat dinosaur shaped. Man, it really is a party today.
Well, Logan.
Hello, hello. Ah! Voice crack.
Okay, for once it's good I started muted, not because I said anything, but because I didn't realize that this was a stream chat when I clicked on it. Oops.
Yep, this is a stream.
Yep. We're live, everybody!
Alright, pulling it up.
Give money!
Give munt.
Please give money to my friend responsibly.
Oh, her responsible, I ain't your parents. And it's technically an issue, not an issue me.
I mean, use that until I start ending up being chargebacks.
they following me when I've done nothing but donate to a couple friends?
Who knows?
Some people are weird like that. Some people are also robots.
Yeah.
The bad robots.
I like that one perfectly, not the one before it.
Should do 9 at some point on stream. 9 is actually really fun.
Yeah, 9's pretty good.
I'm not sure out of the classics which one is my favorite, especially after doing the recent revisits. I still want to say 9's up there just because it's just solid all over. Good cast, good weapons, and the stages are brutal, don't get me wrong, on your first go around, but it's in a way where it's like, I get what you're trying to do here. It is technically fair, the best form of fair, but also screw you.
Yeah, this is a good way of describing 9.
Son of a bitch, good thing I enabled hints, because fuck.
Arcane is
The
an
old man.
So you
Which
can-
old man? There are several old men in this game.
I was going to say, do you have any idea how low that narrows it down?
I think because he's actively given to you by him, that's Red Cane on Salad Shooter.
Yeah, that's what I thought.
So yeah, Penny, you were technically right, just not in the way you meant.
What
Technically correct. The best kind of correct.
What does Hash Brown have? The Red Cane?
Red Cane
Red
Samara,
Cane.
which is required for me to be T-Rock. But in order to get that, I need to go to Skull Woods.
Red Cane, the Samari is the block cane, right?
Yes. You
Yeah.
absolutely need it because it's needed for 2 dungeons.
It looks like I'm right again.
Just not in the way you thought of Sword. I'm like, nope, Sword can't be in logic.
Doesn't mean there could be something else.
Uh-huh. So I just gotta go beat Armos, and then we can be done with... Now, to be fair, it only needs me to go do Moth. I don't need to do the rest of the dungeon for Skullwoods. So in theory, I could, and even at Skullwoods in terms of a dungeon to die for a pendant, not bad, could be worse. It's tedious.
At least it's the good pendant.
Yeah. Like, honestly, the worst part is gonna be Mothula, just because Mothula fucking hurts. And having... Oh god, can Fire Sword even work on Moth? You don't... Can it? I know some bosses get weird about that. That was the whole reason I quit last time, was because I only had... His, Fighter Sword didn't work on Vid. Man, I know you could use Fire Rod on it, but also... That's a lot of Fire Rod uses. Yeah. Gave money. Thank you.
Oh, you got the notification?
It dings on stream. Thank you.
Yippee! Thank you, Logan.
That was basically, someone said it when I joined, and so that was me calling the bluff.
Oh. So... Grab my tracker real quick, so... Okay, so... Let's knock out Pod real quick, because this will not take me too long to knock out. Bottle and Ganon's tower, so that leaves about, what, 3 in the field? Also, these hints are better than vanilla hints, but not by much, in my opinion. Would it
Some
kill...
hints have always been kind of crappy.
I mean, it seems to be about the same as hints in Ocarina of Time.
I mean, the
Telling
problem...
you what item is found and roughly where.
Yeah, which is fine and all, but also, would it kill you to have some proper, like, bias towards Way of the Hero? That would be great.
Yeah.
Because that's what's important. I'm like, knowing about where a bottle is. I mean, cool, it is a unique item. Not what I need, guys!
Yeah, like, one... There's so... I get that, because Ocarina of Time, there's so many hints that just end up being some kind of a filler.
Or you get them backwards.
Oh god, yeah. Like, that you get the hint after you got the item.
Uh-huh. Or even in the spot you need the item for. It's like, hey, red tunic it can be found here while in Fire Temple. Like, no shit, Sherlock.
Yeah, this is very much the same thing of opening a hint door to say, oh, this shop has access to key 1 as you're standing right next to the shop with that key in it.
No, really? What was your first
Thank you, Wrinkly.
Nearsighted bitch?
New thing?
Sort of. Big
It's
thing
only
is,
for Twitch points.
yeah, it's for the pointage.
Gotcha.
Okay, was there anything on the left side of... I think that was just a free chest. Shit, I gotta go check out. Out of the way! I'm gonna keep killing your kids, Helbasaur. Fuck you. That the... Right. Hi, Viola.
That is my favorite... That is my favorite thing to use randomly. Because I can just jump scare you with it.
That's why it's there. I also need to start putting more buttons in, honestly.
Please use it wisely.
I hate... They're also on a timer. You're forced to use it wisely.
Good.
I ain't stupid. If I was gonna put anything meme stupid like that, it'd be something I find funny. The thing is, what I find funny is very thin compared to what other people find funny. More allowed on Twitch.
Let's see. I think
No, right there, reset today.
about streamer friend who had the what was it? A sound called, I think it was pufferfish? I didn't know what it did.
Oh, I think I know the one you're talking about.
And then yeah, you know. And then everyone in the chat, which was mostly our friends, so it was more of a in-joke, but everyone started using the sound. She was like,
Yeah, this is why I am very much the kind of streamer it's like, no, I'm going to bully chat. Chat don't bully me.
Yeah, you don't seem like the type that gets bullied.
If anyone bitches about being bullied by chat, I'm like, you allow it. It's your channel. You're allowed to set the boundaries of what you can do. And sometimes it's okay to be the asshole teacher. Anyone fuck around and finds out, you're gonna go straight into the hallway. Don't worry that the hallway is also the vacuum of space. You'll live. Maybe.
well, I mean, she did have to ban someone in her chat once who was clearly trying to incite a reaction out of her under the name of Paw Patrol fan and acting like some kind of kid being like, you're mean. She was like,
you
know what? You know what? I am mean. Ban.
It is okay. Bullying is okay, because you also gotta remember that it goes both ways.
Yep.
Health, please. Oh my god.
So, how do you hammer things without even touching the hammer to the ground?
Don't worry about it. You're basically health. Give up. Fuck! Damn! Shit! Damn it.
I was wondering what that was about. I didn't notice your health.
Yeah, that's why I was like, health, please. I have it set at a quarter speed so I can actually hear myself think. A rarity, I know, but it does happen. This is... Buzz. Where? As much as I was already bitching about my first stabbing implement, I'd like my second stabbing implement. But what about second sword?
This is also something that Duet would say. Where is my second sword?
Annie, where is my second sword? I don't know why my mind went to the super suit.
That's where mine went. After hearing you say that.
I think they put your super suit on cardboard.
Oh, hi, Wilson.
Honestly, that would work as a secret layer, huh?
Oh no, we just straight up have a card from the Marvel set that's super suit.
Oh. I was more... Also, hey, GL. No, I was more just thinking The Incredibles as like a secret layer.
Unfortunately, Disney has its own game.
Yeah. I always forget it because I do see it around. I just never picked it
No
up.
one fucking plays it.
It sounds like it has the same problem as Pokemon. Everyone collects it, nobody fucking plays it.
They really pushed it as a collectible first and foremost.
It sounds like Disney, alright. And the thing is, I like the idea of it, because it's like, okay, this is a cool idea.
It's
Shit.
just magic.
Honestly, could be worse.
My mother, because my mother is Disney mom.
Nah.
So I was like, I'll buy her a couple starter decks for Christmas, and we did play a game, and it's just magic.
Oh, goddamn.
They try and retexture it. It's just magic.
Database for Lorcana. Yeah, I like the idea of Lorcana. It's just I have no. Until I got my job literally this week. I was not gonna pick up card games anytime soon. Yeah.
No, it's not a bad thing. It's just I already play Magic the Gathering, so why do I need to play not Magic?
I guess if you want to actually have some technical brand synergy again, given Magic's losing that.
This year is an outlier because brand deals are stupid.
Yeah, they did them all at once.
Well, we have 7 sets this year, and 4 of them are Universes Beyond, but that's good licensing bullshit.
Yeah, which I would.
Unfortunately, they don't really get to decide when the sets come out.
Yeah. I think my big quandary for a set, most because they've already done it as a. Holy shit! These fucking little mini Helmosaurs are being a pain in the ass.
Oh, mini Helmosaurs are assholes.
Get out of the way, you fucknut! Come on.
You need some huge guts. What in the world?
Holy shit! Let me move. Okay. As I was trying to say,
Yeah,
that's all
this
I
should
got.
work.
I'd be kind of cool to see a Transformers set properly as opposed to just doing a secret layer.
It wasn't even a secret layer. We had a mini set that was with the Brothers War. For some reason.
That's kind of like.
I don't know why it was with the Brothers War. Because the Brothers War was a very plot-heavy set for Magic specifically, and like here's Transformers.
I'm wondering if they're trying to go off the stupid Bayformers line of We Were Brothers once, which again, not actually though.
It had like G1 and Shattered Glass.
Shattered Glass, which is especially weird for me, because I'm sitting there going like, look, Shattered Glass is barely relevant in our own sphere. Why the fuck are we getting cards for it? I appreciate it because it's some good-ass deco, but what?
Because I think because Hasbro said so, probably.
I mean, Hasbro owns fucking Wizards of the Coast and Transformers. That makes sense. I'm more just like, but why though?
We also got Jurassic Park, but that was with the dinosaur set, so it made sense.
So that's at least that's brand synergy that makes sense. Yeah.
Some with attack.
And like, I suppose it makes sense because Brothers War is a very artifact-heavy set.
And the Transformers are literally walking artifacts.
They're all artifact creatures, so like it makes sense, kinda. But it's such a weird fucking freaking disconnect.
Yeah. I'd be curious, especially because I think when that set dropped was... Because I believe they were actually using toy molds to make the cards, because some of the characters' decos and stuff were straight out of the toys that were coming out at the time, which was around, I think, end of War for Cybertron trilogy into Legacy. Because there's also I think that's also why they did the Shattered Glass set, was because they were doing a mini comic tie-in. Well, it includes a comic with the toys Shattered Glass set. Which I have none of those except for the before that set Nemesis and Ratchet, which are really good. Because they're both really good molds and really good decos.
And the thing with the Shattered Glass cards is they're just a different art version of the same cards.
Which makes sense.
So the Optimus Prime is the same as Optimus Prime and so on.
Yeah, which that's honestly how it should be.
Well, the weird thing is, from what I understand of Shattered Glass, it's like, what if the roles were reversed?
The broad strokes, yes. It gets a little bit more funky after that, because it's meant to be classic Mirror Universe shenanigans. Hence the name.
Then why is the Megatron card for Shattered Glass still called Megatron the Tyrant? And he involves sacrificing your other robots.
I mean, for the effect-wise, yeah, no. But in terms of... Because you got, like, yeah, there's Heroic Megatron versus Tyrannical Optimus. Fucking Rodimus, or Hot Rod / Rodimus. Literally has the classic evil Spock goatee. Ultramantis is a traitorous asshole, supposed to be a loyal soldier, that kind of thing. Also, Unicron was a good guy, which was funny. Yeah, he even flipped Unicron and Primus.
The ultimate evil guy that just wants to do evil thing.
Yeah. Well, Unicron
I don't know Transformers well.
Unicron is basically Robo-Satan, but also Galactus. Like,
that sounds awesome!
Yeah, he looks like Robo-Satan as the size of a planet and just eats entire planets.
Yeah, I knew Unicron was like just a huge fucking planet-sized guy.
Yeah, he transforms into a dude and he has demon horns and everything. It's fucking awesome.
That's fucking rad as fuck, dude.
Yeah. There's also a reason why we never get toys of him. Because he's the size of a fucking planet. The, like, 2 times we did was, like, our Unicron trilogy, and they still shrunk him down. I think they made a second one that was just a tank that looked like Unicron turning into something. And then the HasLab, which is to scale, quote-unquote. Transformers and making toys actually to scale with each other is literally impossible.
That's such a terrible idea.
Fans demand it, though. And anyone who has brain cells together go like, yeah, we got a guy who is about 8 foot tall, maybe 10 foot, turns into a cassette deck. Hi, Soundwave. Literally one of my favorite characters.
He did get a card.
Of course he did, because if you're going to put any cards in there from G1, it's going to be Optimus, Bumblebee, Grimlock for the Autobots, and
We do not... Well, we have a Grimlock, but he's the weird promo one that isn't an actual card.
Ah, what the fuck? Come on, where's the Dinobots at? Where are my boys? Me Grimlock marketable! I'm happy I have the fucking recent G2 themed Grimlock on my shelf. Transformed and everything right now. He's staring at me. Me Grimlock blue now. Me Grimlock attack.
Yeah, there's the promo one that was from HasCon 2017.
Oh yeah, I forgot about that.
But that's the only Grimlock we have.
Yeah, because you're gonna do like those 3 at least. Maybe RC if you want to include one woman. And then for Decepticons, Megatron's Soundwave, and
I can just list off all of them. Because I have the list right here. We have Prowl, Ratchet, Jetfire, Blitzwing,
yep.
Starscream, Slicer, RC.
Slicer being there is weird because he's just a redeco of Wheeljack. I think he's an Action Master toy.
RC, Blaster, Cyclonus,
Yep.
Claymore, Goldbug, Megatron, Optimus Prime, Soundwave, and Ultra Magnus.
Goldbug being there instead of B is weird, but I only say that because we rarely get Goldbug toys because people would rather have Bumblebee. Also, wait, Cyclonus, but no Scourge or Galvatron?
I couldn't tell you.
Because yeah, those are kind of a match set. Because it's literally, those 3 are the ones that got upgraded from their original forms to those by Unicron. Because Megatron's Galvatron, Cyclonus is Mimiha, and Scourge is Himina. I joke like that because animation errors kind of fuck up who's supposed to be who. I'm not even joking. It is a debate that's lasted since 1986, is who the fuck
1986, we don't know who the fuck they are.
Because it's supposed to be Skywarp and Thundercracker since it's the 2 Seekers became the heads, and then their clones became their clones, but, Bombshell's also in shot, who's one of the Insecticons, which is why it gets a little screwy. I always argued that it would make sense if the Seekers became the new second-in-commands. Especially because the original trio Seekers is Starscream, Thundercracker, Skywarp, and all 3 technically have different abilities.
I'm guessing it has something to do with the toy line at the time, I don't know.
Yes, it's also why Optimus Prime died. They killed off Optimus Prime in, the movie, spoilers for 86. Even though Hasbro is shilling the fact that it's the 40th anniversary of the movie and thus showing nothing but the fucking death scene. Thanks, Joe Hasbro.
Sounds like you got better.
I think you could, the better name you can name is Chris Cox. Yes, the president's name is Chris Cox. He's a cock.
Well, that sounds about right.
Hey, Shield. Magic Shield.
But yeah, the problem with they killed Prime and a lot of the 84 cast off simply because of the logic of toys only, and to them, and I quote, toys only have about a 2-year lifespan. So they wanted to roll out any of the cast from 84 and a little bit of 85 out the door by 86. And they were developing the movie at the same time, so they're like, let's use the movie as an excuse to kill off all these characters, including Optimus Prime and Megatron. You know, the lead head characters that everyone's liked for the past fucking 50-odd episodes.
Yeah, what the fuck?
So, oops. Yeah, it has led to the many story of kids from 1986 going to see the movie and are traumatized the fuck as that everyone's favorite fucking Robo-Dad just get gunned the fuck down.
For really no reason.
Yup.
Thank you, Hasbro.
What's funny is, toy-wise, there was already an upgrade to Optimus technically. That became Ultra Magnus! Instead of just making it a new Prime toy where he dies and comes back with a power-up, they made him a whole other guy and replaced the hero with Rodimus Prime, aka my favorite character, who is Hot Rod / Rodimus. So they made a whole new guy instead of just taking the already existing toy to make into a new Prime and calling him like Super Prime or something. Oh god, that old man, thank god. Who? So they actually meant
Okay.
old man, not salad shooter. Oh.
For once, I am glad to be wrong.
To be fair, yeah, there's 2 old men. So is it just old man, or the salad shooter? I was assuming salad shooter.
Is it sassafras?
They may have actually called it, like Sahasralas has the blankety blank.
Possibly.
Okay. Cool, we're leaving it. Anyway, going back to my rant. Because, yeah, to slightly explain the Ultra Magnus toy situation, most of the cast from 84 and 85, with a few exceptions here and there, were rip-offs / purchased material from different toy lines, namely Diaclone and Microchange. They were already existing material that just got rebadged and put under a new lore and whatnot to make it all brand synergistic when the toys definitely worked. So the very last toy they did in Diaclone was Powered Convoy, which was literally the same Diaclone Convoy toy, Convoy being Optimus Prime. Powered Convoy was just that toy with a new trailer that becomes battle armor, which became Ultra Magnus. The cartoon never acknowledges the fact that he has the same inner body as Optimus Prime, until some comics 20 years later went like, hey, remember the fact the fucking Ultra Magnus toy had a white Optimus Prime on the inside? That was weird, let's reference that. And then release the second deco that Prime just keeps getting given all the damn time for his toys, which is just Ultra Magnus without his drip. Stop making Ultra Magnus naked. But yeah, that instead of just taking that toy and making a new Optimus out of the two, they're like, technically we killed Optimus Prime, he's just a new guy now. They just actually made a proper new character with Hot Rod / Rodimus Prime instead. Hence that whole debacle. It's really weird.
I should probably go get prepped up. It's just about showtime in like 10
Okay.
minutes. So
Good luck.
Good luck with the rando, and I hope your swords are plentiful.
I would like more sword, please. Have fun with the monkeys.
I'm gonna try. you know how it's like.
Yeah. But yeah, a lot of 86 decisions were really dumb, and it's why we have the ever-perpetual problem of, for the current day, of everything revolving around G1 is stuck between Season 1, Season 2, and 86. And not even Season 3, like the movie. In fact, it's gone to a complaint again that they were worried that people were saying that the 86 line was going to become, SS84, which, yeah, because we're now getting a Studio Series 4-pack set of literally 4 nameless goons from the show.
4 nameless idiots.
Literally just more redecoed Seekers. Cool. I just realized... Oh, the tracker's being a little weird because I didn't realize I can do quack in here.
Quack.
Okay, yeah, so Hasrula seeks a green pendant for 3 bombs. So first of all, there is a hint that tells you it's Salad Shooter, not... Okay. That's fine. But... Yeah, I just realized I can do... T-Rock now. I'd fucking rather not.
I'd rather not and say we did, but...
Ah, fuck. Because, yeah, that's why. I need some armor.
Everything hurts.
Got a buff.
But, yeah, a lot of Transformer stuff is fucking weird. I like this series, don't get me wrong. I have plenty of it on my shelves now because of it. But it also is very weird with a lot of old decisions still affecting the series today. Now, that's been the kind of big fandom complaint for a while now is, can we stop just remixing G1 and reference the other old shows now? Because holy shit, we don't need more updates of the same fucking characters. In the same iterations of characters. Like, it's pretty bad. Like,
So I'm looking at you, and I just noticed the The number count in the corner, is that how many total checks there are?
Yes.
Oh, that's cool.
Yeah, this is... I'm not using the regular version of the rando. I'm using a different version that has a lot more quality of life, you know, tweak-ups, because, gee, it's like the base rando fucking needed it.
Jeez, I'd like that to just be a part of, like, every rando, just having, like, here's your total checks.
Uh-huh. Just to know
Like,
where
you don't need to tell me how many I have in the current area.
Yeah, because you can do that too. Because the one effect that is usually turned off for races for no fucking reason is usually either by default, thank God, or with the compass,
Tunic.
that also gives you a check per dungeon. Like,
Well, for dungeons, I'd be fine if it's locked behind, like, compass, right?
Yeah, that is a setting you can have toggled on, even in base version. But again, it's usually disabled for races, like, which is usually the go-to settings is race dependent. Hence why there's a lot of complaints. Because even things like quick swap and whatnot are disabled.
Book.
Here we go. That'll help.
Blue cane. I kind of want to build an Optimus Prime deck. One, because I pulled a foil copy of him. It's not the Shattered Glass, unfortunately.
Hourglass fucking deco looks sick!
The foil one's worth, like, $600.
That sounds like card game crack to you.
The foiled Shattered Glass have a special foil treatment, and they were extremely rare.
That doesn't surprise me.
They were the chase cards of the set.
Yeah, because I just like the deco in general, because it's, for explanation, take the usual Optimus Prime and make him purple.
Purple.
It just looks really good. It is dependent, though, on which purple they use. Because sometimes you can get the wrong shade and it doesn't look quite right.
Purple, and green.
Yep. As was the usual red-blue.
But he also seems really good as a commander.
Gee, that makes sense!
Well, because obviously the transform, so they have two sides. They transform. Duh.
So yeah, robot mode, alt mode. Oh god,
His
thank God
front
they didn't
face,
do
which is the
six-shot.
his front face, so the robot mode, and they all have
Maybe.
they all have more than meets the eye, which is how
Just
you
a
can play them
little
as their
faster.
backside first. And he has a cost for that. But his front side is at the beginning of each end step, bolster 1. Which has you put a +1/+1 counter on your creature with the lowest toughness.
No, that makes
But
sense. That tracks for Prime.
But it's each end step. So I do that on every turn, not just mine.
Oh. That effect is totally Optimus, though.
Yeah. I was like, that's very good flavorful for Optimus.
Yeah, he's always...
But then the other funny thing is, if he would die, you return to the battlefield transformed.
Hi, Return of Optimus Prime.
And his backside is Autobot Leader, and he's a vehicle.
Yeah, it's
They become vehicles, and they
yeah.
have living metals. On your turn, they are artifact creatures.
Oh, thank God, Master Sword.
Master Sword.
There we go. That's gonna solve like half my combat problems.
Yeah, his backside, he's a big old 6'8" with trample.
Yup. That.
And at the start of your, when you attack, you bolster 2, so you do that on the 2 counters instead of 1. And the selected creature gains trample. And if that creature deals combat damage to a player, you transform Optimus to his front side. He seems really good.
That seems fun, and I think I know exactly what they're referencing with that. I don't think it's an exact reference, but there was many a time in the show, but especially in 86, where there's an awesome shot of Optimus Prime just running a Decepticon over on the truck. Just beep beep! Because it leads to one of my favorite shots in the movie, where you just see the front face of the truck, and in the grill, you just see the Decepticon with an "oh fuck" face, and
Oh
then
fuck.
cut frame to him flying in the fucking air as you just hear a metal crash.
You know, he seems really good, but he's also an extremely linear, non-linear deck, so I don't really know how I build around that.
Yeah.
Because it's just, hey, counters, and a guy that just doesn't die, refuses to die.
Which again, that's accurate.
And if he does die, he's gonna fucking run you over as a truck.
Because yeah, that's more of a modern meme of Optimus Prime just dies and comes back to life all the time. But that happened in G1 as well. It literally was, the episode was called The Return of Optimus Prime. Which, yeah, the only reason that episode got made was basically a case of, because of how the reaction to the movie was, Hasbro turned around and like, bring him back. We just fucking killed him off! Bring him back! We still got most of the season to do, but fine.
Fine, bring him back. Bring him back.
And then he got like 3 toys when he came back in G1 afterward, which was... The big one was Power Master Optimus Prime, which didn't show up properly in the cartoon. But I I know I was just bitching about please stop remixing the G1 stuff. I wouldn't mind a remix of Power Master Optimus Prime. He looks sick as shit.
I was just complaining about it, so let me be a hypocrite for a second.
I know I'm being a hypocrite. It's one of those things like, I want the thing I want recreated. Fuck getting us another goddamn, like, Bumblebee or whatever. Bumblebee has literally enough toys. He's literally guaranteed to get a toy a year. I'm not joking. That's how bad it is. So does Optimus, but usually, Desert Palace conceals only a bottle. So 3 of my bottles I know I can... Actually, I know where my other 2 are. But yeah, if I want characters recreated, give me ones that haven't had toys in 10 plus years. And technically, Power Master Optimus hasn't had an update in a while. His regular version, sure, and some of his other variants, which also needed it, but not Power Master. I think Power Master would be a sick update. There we go. Finish up my soda. Hell, I literally just collected 2 toys that haven't had updates in 10 years in recent collecting. And I wouldn't mind an update from them. They're the... Oh god, I gotta make sure I get the right names right. I think it's Blackwing and Dreadwind? But they can combo together in their jet modes to make Dreadwing. Fuck, I always... They're both DW, and their combo mode is also a DW.
That's... kind of stupid.
Yeah, I whiffed the names, but they're 2... They have really cool decos and jet forms. They look awesome as shit. And the toys that came out from Power of the Primes are fine. I just would like a modern update with modern engineering. Especially with a better combined jet mode. Since that's half the reason you get them. Does not help that one of their decos just also straight up looks like fucking, late 90s, early 2000s Taco Bell. Like, it's literally white, teal, and purple.
So close.
So I gotta go deal with Tara, Hera, Desert Palace. It sounds like Desert Palace doesn't have a lot. But bottles are bottles, I'm gonna go try to grab it. Turtle Rock conceals 2 logic items. That's a strong hint.
Yes, I'll go to Turtle Rock.
Yeah, but that's also making me think, like, what? Hey, What is left in lot? I'm having to process that one actually a little bit, because wait a minute, what else is left for logic?
Hey, wait a minute.
Is that gonna include silvers?
Could flippers be required?
Yes, for Swamp Palace. Just straight up yes. Because I need it for Swamp to even get in there. And maybe Flute? But why would I need Flute for anything? That's what I was trying to think, like, maybe silvers, because silvers would be in logic to kill Ganon.
It could also be silvers.
But flips, definitely. Because flips I need for Swamp Palace, because that's one of my crystals. See, I need to go to Desert. That'll knock out Crystal 4. And then... Thieves Town. Yeah, the only one that's going to be an issue is Swamp Palace, because I need flippers. So... Just as likely, because... Unless it's Ether...
This is really my stuff. Okay.
Okay. So... Because, yeah, now having to, like, power think about the seed real quick. 2 logic items in Turtle Rock. What would they be? Because... Be the bottles. Because we know one's in GT, one's in Desert. I think it has to be Flute in Lips.
I have been hit by a wave of tide because I had to wake up early for work, so I'm gonna nap.
Take it easy, man.
Good luck.
Trying to it. I'm actually having to legit figure out, what the heck we're doing. I feel like the sieg's been going on for long, but timer-wise, only been 120 minutes, or 120 minutes, hour and 20. Bleh. For 80 minutes, actually. I'll take that. Phew, okay. think I need to do this, but I'm gonna do this for future safety's sake. I'm gonna go turn in the gold bee for cash. I don't remember if you can sell regular bees as well. Also to get that check off my... Oh. F that chicken! So... Nothing's been said about thieves yet. I'm gonna knock out Thieves Town first. Because I feel like there's something there. That's the thing, is like there's not a lot for me to look for at this point other than more swords in my silvers. I don't want to check the spoiler log yet.
That was even worse. Alright.
Mostly because if I'm going to check the spoiler log, it would mostly to figure out if I'm right with my puzzling out what's going on in TR. And maybe look for a spare sword, but those can be frickin' anywhere. This is not an good opening gambit so far. Come on. Yeah, it's the key to big chest room, which could have something, could have nothing.
I'm a little slow.
I also forgot the hentai was there, so I'm gonna have to peek it real quick. Oh, bombs right where I need to use bombs. How convenient. So let's peek that hentai real quick. Minute Cave contains a heart container. Alright. I mean, I'm gonna check it, but it doesn't do me much. Excuse me. Pardon me. Coming through.
Don't mind us.
I don't want to be a burb. I will say for the custom spread on this one, I do appreciate it is her bird form that is the bunny form. That makes plenty of sense.
It do.
20 bucks in
You don't go any faster. You don't go any faster or go to the edge of space.
Yeah, there was some crazy shit going on in 14, especially later on.
You go to the edge of the universe, just casually. To fight the embodiment of dread itself.
Dread and nihilism.
Right? The embodiment of dread and nihilism. Okay.
It's one of those things
Pretty
where, like,
abstract concepts, but okay.
yeah, it's a Archer's gifts tied with the. That's it. You're.
How is that related to vision? Being blind?
It's a pun. It's not always blindness jokes. It's just jokes in general. And also, there are not a lot of winners.
Well, if they're gonna do puns, they're all going to be bad. That's the nature of puns.
Alright, so it's thieves down.
What? What do you want?
Human!
I gave you supper. Mother gave you treats today. What do you want?
Feed me, human.
You already had your supper.
Feed me more, human.
You have a whole bowl of dry food. If you get hungry, you can eat the dry food. I think he just wants attention. Because he's leaning into the pets.
That'll do it.
He wants affection.
Can't do anything with swamp because I need flips. I don't even know there is a way to glitch through Swamp Palace to get in without flippers. I don't remember.
I wouldn't know. I know nothing of freaking Link to the Past. I've played it and I've beaten it. I just don't remember anything. Read the book.
Latu, Barada. Said it! I said the words.
It works. It's fine.
As always, the bit that lives rent-free in my head when it comes to fucking Army of Darkness. That is my reaction half the time when it comes to magic book bullshit.
Magic book bullshit in any medium.
It's like, I said the words! Fuck off! Woe can be found near a bat-like man.
Who's the bat-like man?
Is that meant to be Aghanim? Because that's not... Oh god, I gotta remember where my fucking first bow was at. That was... Because that may be Silver's. Because that makes me think, if it's near a bat-like man, that would my immediate thought is Aghanim because he turns into a bat. During his escape. That's how he turns into Ganon. But yeah, that reads a little obtuse because I'm like, wait. The only one other one I could immediately think of was Cursebat. But Cursebat is just a bat. And it wasn't in Peg World, it wasn't in the Purple Chest, it was not by the Dwarfsmiths, that's not it. And I'm trying to remember where the hell I got my original set of bow.
I do not know enough of Link to the Past to have any idea where you got. I saw you getting the bow.
Yeah,
Did you forget where it was?
Yeah, because that's what I'm like, duh. Was this in Dark World or was it in Light World?
Let's use a power I have access to with having the stream up and going back in time. So at this point, you do have the bow. I just back to 40 minutes.
That was just too late.
Because I got it pretty early-ish on.
Okay, so before... I found a place before you had the bow, so let's look. I will be paying attention.
Because if it's not that one, that sounds like it's Silver's, but then my question is, what the hell does that mean? Because it feels like that would be Jerry too.
You just got the... So that was... So I jumped to a point before you had the bow, and then jumped to a point after getting the bow, so I'm close to where you got the bow.
Right. I think that was in Mountain?
It's definitely seems Dark World. It's definitely Dark World. I think it was the cave. You blew up a cave entrance, I believe.
Oh yeah, maybe Paradox Cave. Paradox
it was by... It was in the same, like, swampy plain where the Palace 4 is.
Oh, right. That's Hype Cave. It was in Hype Cave. Right.
And I think that's the bat. He does kind of look bat-ish. So that could be pointing to that one.
That was the thing he gave. Yeah, okay.
But no, he gave rupees. The bow was in a chest behind him. In the wall behind him.
It's by a bat-like man, not with a bat-like man.
Yeah.
Okay, so
I think that was pointing to Hype Cave.
That would... Okay. I guess they are trying to make it so the names aren't as stupid in the in-game hints. Okay, so that... I feel like I'm likely to have gotten that anyway by this point, but whatever. Because at the very least with Silvers, we have a dedicated in-game hint. That's Ganon himself. Oh,
Ganon will tell you what Silvers are?
Yep. Just because of the issue of doing Silverless can be a bitch. They try to make Silvers at least accessible. Does not necessarily mean they'll be on the like, easy on route of hero.
Why is that cave called Hype Cave?
Because it has like 5 checks in one.
Oh, okay.
That's about it.
Has a lot into that.
Even though
a lot of checks that are easily accessible, you just need bombs.
Bombs and getting into Dark World. Plus, the other caves at least have a little bit of a better naming scheme to them. Moldorm Cave has the Moldorms, and Paradox Cave has the cave entrances that feel backwards to where they should be in actual space. Whereas Hype Cave really could just be called Batman Cave.
They could just call it the Bat Cave.
This should be called. Yeah, in terms of logic stuff to do, what I really gotta do is Turtle Rock. Because I can't get in the swamp without flippers. It's the two logic items. That's what's making me go, what the hell?
It could be silvers and flippers.
If it is, that'd be great, because that means we're pretty much in... well, besides doing swamp, which even then, we could just jet it at that point.
Well, once you get silvers and flippers, you'd be in go mode.
Okay, now I understand
Yes.
why you need to get these points.
Because the only thing I have to do is do Swan Palace, but I could jet through that because I already have Hookshot, so I could just go to the back half immediately and skip the front. And then
You don't have to do it to get any of the checks because you'd be in go mode.
Yep. And then I can just do G. The big issue is I have to do TR before, or as my second to last, not my last dungeon, because it's a lot more convenient if it's my last dungeon, since I can just leave the door, walk out, there's GT right there. But since I have the old man check and mirror, it's still pretty easy just to hop up here. Then I can hop through this way. Go off, Dead Rock! Yeah, that's the two logic items it's getting, because last bottle I can't get unless we're in GT, which, if it's in GT, that's literally fucking 30 checks.
Why would you need the bottle?
Just, it's a unique item, so I'm trying to mark off anything that's unique in my head.
Oh, okay.
It's just sort of a case of, I know this is a unique thing. It hinted for it, and plus I already had a hint for it.
Oh, lies.
Yeah, T-Rock is not too bad. It's stupidly linear. My problem is, it just fucking hurts.
That one right now.
That's a technique.
Yeah, saves you a lot of time, because the...
I know that platform takes a bit to...
Flips, there we go. We got it like
There's
immediately.
flippers.
Wow, wait.
Yeah, shaving a haircut. So, yep, I was right in thinking flippers were in here the moment it said that hint. So, hey, hints are actually kind of good in this. But I still kind of want to clear out everything just to find that other logic item. Because if it's silvers,
Yeah.
that's going to save a hunt.
I think that worked.
And again, this place, it's either that or it's... It could be... That'd be annoying if it's French. Because it could be Mirror Shield too. But I don't think they bother with Mirror Shield for logic. Because it said 2 logic items.
Yeah, so I don't think it would count Mirror Shield.
No, because Mirror Shield is borderline optional. It is required to beat this dungeon vanilla, but it's not needed for hard logic. Because that's what they usually say is a logic indicator in this. Anything that is like, if you cannot...
There's no possible way to get past something without it, without this item.
Yeah, that's why keys are so important in this game, because keys lock up so much shit. And that's why key logic is so important, especially when you do key sanity, because then you gotta deal with the issue of, okay, where's my shit?
The one problem I have with randomized is actually telling what I'm in, figuring out what would get me to go mode.
I mean, that's why everyone recommends getting a tracker up, because trackers help to indicate that for you.
Oh, even with a tracker, it's called I'm stupid.
Fair enough.
Plus, I like opening chests. It's the dopamine.
Yeah. I mean, I always tend to open any chest anyway for anything of like, I am thorough, I got everything in here. Right?
Well, again, for me, it's the dopamine. When you're addicted to cardboard crack, anything that's remotely similar is gonna set you off.
That's why I got Transformers figures nowadays. With Transformers, I can at least do stuff while unboxing them. Plus, I mean, come on, Transformers are an inherently fun toy for me, because it's like, you get a cool posable robot, it's a puzzle that also turns into another guy, or thing.
Okay, that door is an asshole.
A little bit.
We'll put an eye laser in this behind the door.
Really would like net at this point, just to make it easy to get fairies. I at least have one freebie, one bottled up. But I'll probably just grab some blue potion from the witches. Yeah, I know there's a trick to clip through this way. I don't remember it. Plus, I'd rather, because of how this game's checkpoint system works, I'd rather just get the door.
Get the door.
Because it means if I die, I'll spawn at that door instead of the front entrance.
Which is a pain in the arse.
Yeah, not bad, just tedious, because it's just a fucking hallway. The last few dungeons in this game are not bad, because they're borderline just spaghetti noodle and then hallway to boss. In T-Rock's case, it is just one long, tedious hallway to the boss. Very slight.
Side path.
Like, I'd argue the last dungeon to be interesting with its layout is technically Skullwoods. Is there a chest right here? I don't remember there being one. Unless it's just indicating the key that's...
The right one, I think, is just a fairy.
Okay. I got the blink blink indicator from this version, that's why I'm like, is that just referencing the key that's on the guy? Or no, there's a chest right here, I'm being stupid. Never mind, never mind. Red meringue. That's not logic required, I know that for a fact. Unless it's counting the crystal as an item. Which I guess technically it is.
Maybe.
What do you mean? Tell me your secrets.
No, the two difficult ones. This should be the easy one.
Having got your troubles, Buckshot?
I'm doing what is essentially one of the endgame modes in ZZZ, where you fight 3 bosses, but you can't repeat units or equips between them.
Oh, one of those fucking modes, okay.
And I had to use some combos that were not my usuals to get through a couple of bosses, and one of them took a bit. This last one's the easy one, because it's the one I can use with a squad I know can beat it.
You saw that too, right? Fucking
Oh, the guy fell through the floor?
Yeah, he fell through the floor, not through the hole in the floor.
I think it has something to do with the collision.
That wouldn't surprise me.
Collision be weird, yo.
I remember how to do this without mirror shield. It's been a minute.
You have to kind of have to hug the...
Yeah, that's why you recommend to use boots, because boots makes it easier, since you could just zip with speed. Ah, I kept this with my fairy. Oh well. I at least am at the checkpoint door. Yeah, I know this is...
Also,
Also,
map.
beans for beans. F. I forgot to check Mimic Cave. Whoops. Well, I'm checkpointed right here, so as long as I hit...
So it's not like you just throw your face at it until you get it.
Yep.
Now we're doing laser bridge stuff.
Uh-huh. Never liked Laser Bridge. That's not Mimic Cave. Mimic Cave was one up. Oops.
Oh, yeah, gee, there we go.
Ah, well, it's just a bar container. It's fine. I'm at least at my start of my second line. That's all good. That... God, I can do that.
Oh, just turn invisible.
It's like, oh right, I have the thing that makes me invincible. It's all good.
The other wild things, because I just got thinking of it, as we talked about the wild shit that goes on in Final Fantasy XIV. Not only do we fight the embodiment of dread and nihilism at the edge of the universe, we do it on the back of a dragon that's actually a murder hobo man.
This is the coolest shit I've ever seen.
It's also the dumbest shit I've ever seen.
Well, plus the music just slaps. Holy shit.
Hey, it's a turtle.
This was made fluffier in the manga version.
He was a fluffy boy.
Gee.
She was a fluffy boy. Fluffy girl.
First thing I forgot to mention, the more important thing about what I'm doing is that I only have 3 minutes to get as much points as I can against each boss.
Oh, again, well, oh,
That's the actual problem.
It's the time for a limit.
Because I want the type rank, I gotta get a certain amount of points within that time frame of 3 minutes.
Is
But
this
yeah.
supposed to be... I'm just thinking, is this supposed to be like a interpretation of Gleok?
You
Trinex.
have a fairy?
Trinex.
No, I lost my fairy. When I was dealing with Laser Bridge. The problem is having Master Sword. That's really all it boils down
Yeah,
to.
Master Sword means you're not doing a lot of damage. You can hammer Trinex, it's difficult.
That's my promise point. I really wish I had more freaking swords again.
Comparatively, that took way less time than the other two did.
To be fair, I'm finding at least Trinex easier to master sword than, fucking Vitreous. Because Vitreous without Tempered is a ball ache.
More like an eye ache, but...
Well, eye ache for ache, ball ache for me. See, now I gotta wait for it to... Yeah, is this a send up to Gleok? Could be, but... Oh! God damn, that thing hurts.
A big head.
You're on normal mail, right?
Blue.
You're on blue mail.
No, it just fucking hurts. I died in like
It
3
does.
hits.
This is one of these ones.
I'm gonna keep trying. If we hit the 2-hour marker on this, I may just call it. Just found to be... Again, we're down to a problem of... I can get it done eventually and figure this out. It just also stopped being fun. Because, yeah, I'm stuck at this boss right now, and I'd have to bolt all the way back to the witch's hut to get blue, and then come all the way back here. And that's gonna be 10 minutes of itself. Facing this way. There we go. Ah, fuck! Ah, God, the freaking ice physics.
Oh, yeah.
Because those, like, don't... If it ice tiles the fucking floor, you can't turn it off.
And this is why we hate the ice head.
Yeah, because I was going for the fire head first, because that's the one that moves first. I may have to get the, ice head first, just to fucking prevent any of the...
Ice physics.
Uh-huh, because that's what killed me.
Does the fire head leave any,
Nope.
like...
It's just damage.
Okay.
I think it just hurts more, which is still not great in my situation, but ice physics are worse because how bad these games' ice physics are. It eats all your traction before you can start moving. That's what killed me. Was I
Traction
stepped
is
on it.
delicious.
I also could be a little bit more liberal with my tossing out spells because I have the half magic. Because if you don't have half magic, you're using an entire meter to kill these fuckers.
Oh, and the fire doesn't even reach you over there. Okay.
Now, I think between the head and the ice one is always the worst of the two. Hitting the fire head with the ice rod is the actual problem with the fire head. It's the ice rod, not the head.
Yeah, the ice rod just very slow.
Barely made it.
Since you, my friend, have almost run out of shots.
Yeah, because ice rod too slow. Now I have full access to the floor. I don't think I... Fuck! Come on! Yeah, this is
I
just...
didn't even see what happened. The game decided, hey, it's a good time for an ad.
It just did a weird
Twitch
pivot.
decided.
It did a weird-ass pivot that immediately killed me.
Yeah.
Like, there was no way I was gonna dodge it, because it went, like, back, forth, and because I was already holding out my sword, because no spin speed, I think, does more damage, or at least it's supposed to. Ugh. Oh, friggin' lovely.
Oh, they don't... Oh, lovely.
Hit him! God damn it! Ugh! Yeah, it's doing 3 damage with blue mail, so I'm dying in 4 hits. Yeah, this is my big complaint with this game, both vanilla and the fucking rando, is damage numbers are out of whack in the back half. Because I have what the armor is expecting me to have at this point in the game, and it still hurts.
Oh yeah, you in vanilla, you don't get freaking
Ice Palace. Yeah, that's dungeon 5 of 7 in the Dark World, so by that point you would have beaten 8 or 9 dungeons.
and you don't get freaking red tunic until freaking Ganon's castle, the tower.
Yep. So again, damage numbers are still out of whack and still hurt because they expect you to have tempered at this point. Because like I said, Vitreous is immune to Master, so they expect you to go do dwarves. Like, this game does expect you to do the side questing. It is not actually optional. Okay. Come on, blow up. I swear to God, the blowing up feels slower than it should be. Come on. Gucci Gucci. Oh, there we go. Sheesh. Be a little daring with the hammer, but we got it. Yeah, the other thing I got here was the crystal.
And you got all the checks in.
Yeah.
Okay.
PR.
Yeah, the only thing that was there was flippers, and the other logical item has to be the crystal itself, which technically is an item, sure. Alright, so the only thing I gotta do is swamp. So... only thing I gotta figure out is silvers, maybe red mail, and maybe another sword. Yeah, 'cause Swamp Palace will not be nearly as painful because that's Dungeon 2 of Dark. So I may poke in there just to see if there's something. I know what I'm doing. Totally.
Fuck your arrows. Let me throw a bush and a rock at it.
I am the best. Give me some blue. Yep, that'll do me.
Blue flavor.
Only going up here because this is a free set of checks. I don't need to check ledge, but I want to check waterfall fairy just to be safe. Could have gotten blue goo from it, but oh well. I got the cash. No, okay. Worth a shot. Actually, for my own friggin' sanity. BAM! Ow. That'll do me. Got more arrows and more bombs. Anything on this ledge? 20 bucks, okay. So neither ledges were worth it. Actually, I think other than the Mountain Island ledge, yeah, none was worth it. So, swamp is not gonna take too long to get through. Then I gotta go through GT. There's a hint tile right in the front, so that could tell us something, but at this point, I really doubt it. The big thing I would want is just another sword, just so I don't have to do stupid spin strats against Ganon and take frickin' 5 millennium. Don't worry about it. These American seals only the shovel. Good to know if I wanted to go clean up another dungeon for a sword. Don't go to Meyer. Got it. Which, even then, I need flute for anyway.
Yeah, you need flute to get to Misery Mire.
Uh-huh, so... I mean, I still could leave Checkerboard and Meyer Shed, 2 locations next to it, but don't check Meyer itself. Which, to be fair, I think it only has, yeah, like 2 checks that are not dungeon checks. So that's, yeah, Meyer would not be a good one to check anyway. I think the better... No, Skullwoods is just as bad. I didn't check what Master Sword was. Oh no.
That could be horrendous.
If it's a sword, that's fine, but at least means I have one less option. Huh. Still want to peek around some of this dungeon, if for any reason, just to see if we can get a sword of silvers. Problem is, with the Ganon fight, is that he's not going to tell us silvers until it's time to use them.
That is very stupid.
Uh-huh. At least when Ocarina of Time does it, he does it during the whole, piano bit.
Turns around and tells you where the light arrow is.
It's like, hey, if you want to kick my ass, go find this, dipshit.
You're a fucking idiot for coming in here without light arrows. Let me tell you where they are. Because you're clearly a fucking idiot.
He has an understanding. Because, I mean, imagine being Ganon in that situation. Alright, I've told you where my weakness is. Now I'm gonna go sit here and kick... What are you doing? How the fuck did he... Motherfucker's a goddamn wizard. He just disappeared.
He just fucking left.
What the shit?
Fucking asshole.
Well, back to my piano practice. Yeah, imagine being Ganon or was Zelda in that situation. And it's like, he just poofed in a puff of logic. Right, forgot to switch way around this way. Oh. I'm gonna check the spoiler log. I'll wait until after GT, because GT could likely have something in the basement or on the run up.
Yeah, there's a lot of chests and there's a lot of checks in
Yeah.
Ganon's Tower.
That way, in case I do need to end up finding silvers, that cuts down a lot of the redundant checks. Since they're gonna be especially all the chests up, that's still at least, what, 5 or 6 on the road up? I think it's 18 in the basement for guessing game, and there's another 5 or 6 total. It's like 23 or 24 checks for the entirety of Ganon's Tower. It's the most amount of checks in the game. 23 dungeon, 24 tower. Just double check the tracker clarify. So yeah, there's a lot you could do in there.
Jeez, that's freaking over 20% of the checks.
Uh-huh. Why GT's a pain in the ass when it comes to anything AP related. Because yeah, 216 checks total, and then you have 27 all locked off in GT.
Yeah, that's freaking over 10% of your freaking checks in one dungeon.
It do be the last dungeon in the game, so it makes sense. And I believe this was the same case in Zelda 1 as well, where it had the densest amount of checks in the game, just because of how fucking big it was. Like, as soon as Ganon's involved in anything in a Zelda game with, like, APs or whatever, your immediate reaction just should be, ah, fuck! That's why I'm not worried about doing much or checking the spoiler log until after that. Because, yeah, there's so many checks in there that I'm like, I could just stumble upon it on the way to get the GT Big Key. So yeah, I was right in thinking this would take about 3 hours. Past the
We're at 2. We just passed it a couple
Ouch.
minutes ago, I think. Money.
Hey, me, stop doing that. May have pulled my headphones with my leg.
Ow.
I mean, it's not that bad. It's more the fact that I unplugged it, so I couldn't hear anything for a second. Blue? Okay. Yeah, good thing I did check around in here.
That does us get around faster.
Gets us around faster, and there's a couple points of interest that could be evolved.
Thankfully, not Misery Mire.
Yep, Mr. Meyer's good.
We can ignore that.
Yeah, Myers the map I just don't recall all that well, because I usually, when I was a kid, I end up being stuck at Ice Palace. Gee, I wonder why. So, Ice Palace always gets a problem in my memory, and so does Mire, because I never went to Mire. The reason T-Rock's not too bad is because it's so long, and I've seen it so many times in paint strings and stuff, Orlando, that it's easy to remember. Whereas Mire's just despite I call it a hallway, there's a lot of looping around until you actually get to the proper hallway part. And it's never that complex, it's just a lot of rooms look the same to me. And that's a problem, because I tend to remember things by landmarks pretty easily.
Well, it doesn't help that it kind of just the basic cave sprite tile set.
No, that's TR. TR is literally the cave set, whereas Misery Mire is the, like, a green palette. Like, it almost looks like a Zelda 1 dungeon. but it's still harder because I can remember the big room with the netting bridge. Oh god, red mail, thank you. That's gonna help. You got the netting room, fishbone room, the entire lower half is dark. Like, I can remember chunks of it. It's putting it all together for a route is my issue.
Routing the dungeon.
Yeah, that's the one that gives me problems. Ice Palace is not as bad now that I kind of figured out things like Icebreaker. But I can't always do Icebreaker either. That's the trick where you, take King of Samaria, you clip through a wall so you could go at it through the right side. Skips a lot of the puzzles and you still get all the chests anyway.
Big bum.
So anyway, activate. Oh, I can do this real quick and then save and reload, activate the duck. So, found red mail. That's gonna help actually quite a bit. That makes my health actually usable.
Because that's what, the quarter damage?
Yep. Because Ganon does, like, I think the most damage. Because I think some of his attacks are, like, 5 or 6 hearts by default. Worth a shot. I was wondering if a sword was gonna be French. It's mathematically pretty likely to get a sword in GT, but it's not a guarantee either. The bigger issue is silvers. Also, salute the duck.
Salute the duck.
Yeah, Skullwoods and Ice Palace, we don't know what's in them, so there could be swords or arrows in there. This Ice Palace has how many checks? 3. You can have 3 items. Skullwoods can have 2. Oh, can I even get into Mire right now? That's another quandary. Yes, I can, actually. Go through Quake.
How does that trick work?
I have no idea mechanically. All I know is you could just whip out the mirror, and trying to use the mirror while pushing a block deletes the block from existence temporarily. Why it does it? Not a clue.
Not a damn clue.
I just know
It's funny, though.
It's convenient for me. That's all that matters.
Just fuck block pushing puzzles.
The only problem is it does not work in dungeons because the mirror actually functions in a dungeon.
Because, yeah, it sends you back to the start of the dungeon, right?
Yup. So, theoretically it would work, but upon moving the block, you're also going to be going...
And then you have to go back to fucking where the block was.
Yup, and it's still going to be reset because the dungeon reset. Good job, Dingus.
Good job, you accomplished nothing.
A couple times now where I've stabbed that fucking Tactite. I don't remember the name for a second. So lot of these Zelda enemies got weird names.
I never knew the names of these things until today.
Dead rocks. Yup. The only reason I remember that so well is because everyone curses their fucking name whenever you're playing a rando. Because they suck! These fuckers are weird until you realize their name. These are Lionels. As in the fuckheads from Zelda 1.
They lost their swords.
They lost their swords, but they still shoot fireballs. And they have the sexy lion head. But yeah, those are Lionels.
And that... Did we ever see them again?
Until
like Breath of the Wild? What was the last time we saw them before Breath of the Wild?
Link, but
it was a good while.
I think Link Between Worlds, actually.
Probably, yeah.
The only reason I say that is because that has every enemy from...
It's just linked, it's set in the Link to the Past. It's a sequel.
Yeah,
it's a sequel to Link to the Past.
It has everything from that. The only other one I can immediately think of would be... Are they in... The other one I can only take a gander at would be... Part of me wants to say... Link's Awakening?
Doesn't.
I may be wrong there.
Just read the attributes.
Also, GT guessing game, so guess your checks now. Already,
12.
I got the torch on the left side, I got the 2 chests in here, and this is now the 4th check, so you got a 12, and what do you got, Lucy?
I think
I have no
between
idea.
1 and 22, I believe.
I'm gonna guess 13. Right smack dab in the middle.
Right
We'll
after
go-
mine, also.
We'll go...
Or...
I'm being assaulted by Cat. Give me a moment.
Oh god, cat mechanics. Don't forget to stack.
We'll say... I'll say 17.
17? Okay, so 11 in the teens. So we're up to 4 right now. Forgot this room was not actually...
So yeah, but before Breath of the Wild, the last time Lionel showed up was Link Between Worlds.
Yeah, that sounds about right, because Link, and even then, they were modeled to look like the sprites.
And
So-
apparently they were also in the Oracle games.
That would make sense. The only reason I can exclaim like that is because half of what was those games was meant to be a Zelda 1 remake. So if there wasn't an asset for them in... That's probably also why I was thinking Link's Awakening, is because it's in the same sprite style.
Okay, yeah, I remember the Lionels. I think they were a mini-boss
Yeah, that sounds about right.
in Ages and Seasons. Because I recognized the sprite. It's like, I'm pretty sure that was a mini-boss.
Because they would probably look fucking huge. Because all the mini-bosses in that game were huge. Because look at the
No,
glorious...
they're pretty squashed. But I think it's because you fought 2 of them in the mini-boss room. You
Yeah,
fought a red and a blue one.
yeah, to reference both.
Yeah.
There was red Lionels, blue Lionels. This game only has the reds. Well, the reddy oranges, but you get my point.
The freaking OG concept art for Lionels looks not good.
A lot of the Z1 art is a bit scuffed.
It's a bit scuffed.
They were trying, dang it.
They were trying, but it's not good.
Okay, yeah, so Ether was in here. Really messed with my tracker, because this I'm using the pop tracker right now, and it works? This is something I need to go prod, like, Pink and like, hey, how do you do tracker stuff for this?
Pop tracker is a finicky beast at times.
Well, the pack I have doesn't even have, like, the dungeon maps to keep better track of my shit. Or, I can't even mark down which dungeons needs which medals.
Oh.
Yeah, it's a bit raw. That's what's causing me problems. I have a better tracker, but it doesn't have a good broadcast mode. I had the thought of, like, maybe just using both trackers at the same time, since auto-tracking should hook into both anyway.
I don't see why it wouldn't.
Should. Thanks, game, for not letting me use my cape. But yeah, it's one of the things I probably should ask and kind of go like, hey, how do you do this? Because, I'm having issues. Because I'd rather use the emo tracker one, because that one's actually pretty okay. Especially with, like, the pack I found. The problem is it just doesn't have broadcast mode. I don't know why. Woo!
Silvers!
Saves me a trip, and also fucking great timing. That's right in front of the fucking Armos Knights. This kills these fuckers dead but good.
I had to make Armos Knights harder. Add ice.
And it's not even that bad because, again, you have silvers at this point.
Yeah, you got silvers, but still. And not harder, how to make them more annoying.
Uh-huh. I think we're past 12 and 13. I lost track, but at least I've done the entirety of right side, so I think that's about 12 or 13.
So the only thing we're really looking for now is a sword.
Sword or two, and, well, GT Big Key. And GT Big Key has to be in here. And we know the last bottle is in here. Still haven't found the Big Key.
So cannot open the box.
What's in the box? So here's 4 more chests right here. Yep, there's Big Key. I think that was like 15 or 16. I want to poke around a little longer just to see if I can get another sword. This also has a bunch of free chests just along the way. Yeah! Fucking Firebirds! Oh, there's Bloomerang. Yeah, 'cause there's not much left.
My question is, why would they have blue Bloomerang and red Boomerang as separate pickups?
Because they're separate pickups in game.
But you think they'd make it something like progressive?
The reason why they're flip-floppable in this is because Red Meringue causes a lot of lag in the original version.
Oh, okay.
And there is some strategies that are a little bit easier to use with the shorter range of the Blue Meringue. Like, this room's a good example of Red Meringue is useful if you know how to use it and chuck it right. But yeah, the big issue is that it causes a shit ton of lag. Because of all the constantly spawning particle effect sprites.
Who doesn't like particle effects?
Me, nowadays, because most modern game development. Fix your shit, game devs.
Is that a B?
That was a B.
That's a B.
Also my last, model.
Bottle.
Only thing I'm missing is bug catching net and 2 of my swords. Which could be friggin' anywhere. Okay, cool, great, awesome, outstanding, amazing. Good thing I was stubborn.
Tempered.
Yep. So now I can... teleport back. I'm gonna check the big chest, mostly to double check if it doesn't have Goldie in it.
Doesn't have the butter sword.
I can't, because it's a one-way trip. Oh well. Gotta basically loop through the whole fucking place again to get it, so... Alright, cool. It's a good thing that I can check that in the... What the... No. Neomer. Know all about it. Huh. And... No.
And here's the... I'm stupid. I'd never think of using the bonk to get over the...
Oh, it is a check you're expected to do in a couple of times. Like, I think it's straight required on that little jump right there. Because, yeah, it's good enough that in a, in the entryway where you're expected to use Hookshot and Misery Mire, you can just bonk it. Barely, but you can do it. And it's fucking hilarious every time. Like, people make fun of the bonk for taking up your sweet fucking time, but it has its uses, actually. There is tech with it.
Well, it's just... The thing that fucks me up with it is... This is a game that otherwise doesn't have jumping as a mechanic.
Nope. Because Rockstar doesn't exist yet. That wasn't until the next game. And it's still, would I argue, one of the best items in the series. It's just the item of make you jump.
Let me jump.
Because it fucks up so much design. Intentionally or otherwise with that fucking thing. It's like, I need to go over there now. Yeah!
Yeah, it's just like... I wouldn't expect a game that otherwise that doesn't care about the vertical plane. Doesn't care about your Z position.
Your depth, yeah.
To have mechanics that actually interact with the the Z axis.
Yeah, like how this game is programmed is fascinating about that. Because they had to, yeah, pretty much fake depth in a 2D game.
Fight's kind of
Because of all the ledges and shit. Like, I'm not even being sarcastic. It's legitimately cool.
Oh, it's crazy impressive. It's just it makes you wonder, like, why?
Because why they couldn't do it on the NES. That's literally half the answers for a lot of Super Nintendo games was, yeah, we could. If we tried doing this on the NES, it would cry sadness.
But the funny thing is, then they did it on the Game Boy.
Yeah, in a more technologically impressive way in some spots, yeah.
Right? They did it. Then they did the jump on the Game Boy.
I think that was just
like,
kind of a case of, wait, we could do this, and it'd be awesome.
Or that was yeah, Rock's Feather was in Link's Awakening.
That was the first item you got. That wasn't your first dungeon item, anyway. So yeah, the whole game is built around you having it. So they even were like, no, we're gonna build a whole fucking like set of dungeons, basically revolving around you can jump now. Hold on.
How many bosses do they make you refight?
Just the Light World set. Mostly they're all the same stats as originally, so it's a nice showing of how strong you've gotten.
Yeah, they're meant to be pushovers more than anything.
Yeah.
Especially when you have Tempered Sword.
I know, Butter Sword melts them even fucking faster.
Oh, absolutely.
And the first two boss fights are fucking weak to, arrows.
Okay,
so
that was cool.
Yeah, when you get the silver arrows, yeah, it just fucks them up.
Hey, no, that was sick, that you freaking clipped through the block.
Yep. Quite the safest trick, but it's doable.
Jerry!
What's the bad part? What bad happens if you screw it up?
You'd basically have to go back and reset the room.
Oh, fuck.
I think. It's one of those times where it's kind of an easy trick to learn, so if you do it correctly all the time, you're fine. But I just assume, given how the blocks are managed there, that you just, if you basically do it slightly too late, you just have, you fuck up the puzzle and thus can't move on correctly. I think. Come on, Jerry. Jerry! Fuck you, Jerry. Possessed by bacon!
And then Bacon becomes a bat.
For some reason, and he never does this again in the rest of the franchise. Let me, before jumping in there, I'm gonna screw up the ecology of this plane of existence real quick.
Oh god!
Go commit crime, and then go talk to Fat Fairy. Hey, girl! Okay, that's fucking funny.
Oh, she gave you another B. That's funny as fuck.
Damn it, I probably have to go to Waterfall if I want to get... Because I was hoping that she'd give me Blue Potion, just so I could just go in, get Blue Potion, go in. Nope.
B.
It's like, oh, you're trying to mess up with the ecology of our planet. Nah, don't worry, or of our dimension. Nah, don't worry about it.
Let me help you.
Let me make it fucking worse.
Hey, I think you lost this.
Shit. Yep, she's being a fairy, alright. Alright, let's bring it on, Ganon Pork. If you're a burrito, what kind of a burrito would you be? Me. I fancy it'd be a spicy barbacoa burrito. I had burritos the other day, man. I'm good. I do like me some barbacoa burritos, though. I think it's a little slow. As much as I like using health as a resource, this fight very much gets angry when you do that.
So I assume the reason you wanted at least the tempered sword is because otherwise you have to do spin attacks.
The entire fight. And if you don't have silvers, you have to time it very much frame precise when he's teleporting around to actually do damage, because otherwise his damage table changes to pretty much make it a hard requirement. Like, doing silverless Ganon, it's possible. It's just not fun.
It's not fun.
No. And with the version of the Rando I'm using, the quad one, or whatever the fuck it's called, you can change it to have other items be his weakness. I think even one of them is like bug catching net.
I forget what lighting the torches is for.
He makes them, yeah, and if you light it early like I did, it glitches out the torches so the right one never goes out.
Oh, okay, cool.
Yeah, so you want to just make sure you immediately light the left one as they're going out. Yep. See, clear.
Oh no, B is my only weakness.
I think you can set it to gold B as a weakness. I can double check that. Like,
That'd be really funny.
There's a whole set of settings. Well, give good seed was given. This actually was not too bad. Product it has hole in center. Bad seller. 0 out of 5.
5.
Okay, that's a good one. Triangles. Hell yeah.
The sacred Doritos.
Alright, let's go check the spoiler log. Where the fuck did I put it? I put it on the desktop so I wouldn't have to look at my downloads folder. Dumbass. So, where was sword number 4?
Where was Butter Sword?
Ah, damn! I screwed myself over because I didn't check. It was on Bumper Ledge. I could have gotten it the entire time. So I actually could have gotten Butters. Ah, damn.
Oh, so it was literally free.
It was literally free. I screwed myself up for not checking Bumper Ledge. Ah, even then I didn't need it all that badly, actually. It was more for dungeons than anything. So I could have saved time not looking for the sword in GT. Ah, well. A good thing I did, because otherwise, yeah, I would have screwed myself up. And where is... But... Let's look up net. Where's that at? Where's net? Well, let me flip from Notepad to Notepad++. That is a better search. Bug catching net, Ice Palace. So we're literally not gonna go in there. Otherwise, we got everything. Because we knew Shovel was in Mire, net was in Ice Palace. Yeah. So if I didn't screw myself up with Bumper Ledge, we would have been good. Pedestal was 3 bombs. So, yeah, actually, this was a really good seed. Holy shit. I wish I played it a lot better. If I didn't have that problem with Trinex, I would have saved, like, I think, 10, 20 minutes. And if I got Bumper Ledge, that would have solved, like, half my problem, too. So, yeah, this was a really good seed. Holy shit, this made up for the last one.
Unfortunately, Red Tunic was French vanilla.
Yeah.
Right? it was in... Was it Ganon's Tower? I think it was Ganon's Tower.
No, it wasn't Ganon's. I think it was, No, it was Argus. Let me double check.
Your ad here.
One was in Swamp on the boss. Yeah, which is Argus.
Oh yeah, Argus. But we couldn't do that until we did TR.
I'm trying to remember what the other one was. Either way,
And the explosions sleeps again.
forever.
So that's got to be related to what item was on pedestal, right?
Yes.
That text.
That's
okay.
I just double checked to see what it was. Yeah, it's bombs.
Because it was bombs. But I'm wondering if that text is always related to the item that's on pedestal.
Yep, because the for 20 rupees it's the couch cash.
The couch cash.
Yep. But yeah, that was not a bad seed. I just played it not all that well.
Again, and really the only real stopping point was Trinax.
Yep.
That was the only real problematic part.
Because I don't know how to try next with Master all that well. That's one of those ones I need to practice. But because Trinex is a legitimately tricky fight. There's a lot going on for a Super Nintendo fight. But yeah, that was not that bad. In terms of streaming, I'm sad to say right now, my schedule's going to be kind of a bit up in the air at this point. If for any reason, then...
Work?
Yeah, I have an actual full-time job again, so... It's not gonna be impossible, it's just gonna be one of those things where I have to know my... Because the problem is, by the time I get home, it's 5 o'clock. So, and I'm doing a lot of physical labor right now. So until I get a bit more used to it, it's rough.
Tired.
Yeah, and also the fact my schedule's gonna be a little bit flip-floppy right now. The only reason I'm even getting Fridays right now is because that was kind of the weekend they could give me. Hell, they're screwing me over right now, where until I got Sundays off temporarily, but until I get a scooter, they pretty much expect me to work Sundays. So, yay, sucks for fucking Pathfinder.
That sucks.
We'll figure that out.
You can
But
figure it out.
in terms of streaming, once I get my proper weekend settled in, I get a little bit more physically used to things, I'll try to stream 2-3 times a day again. But it's probably not going to be the usual Monday, Wednesday, Friday schedule. This is part of the reason if I don't do it tonight, I'll probably do it this weekend, is actually getting the stream Discord set up, finally. Get off my ass and do that. I meant to do that earlier this week, but work wore me out. It's
Yeah,
not been...
no, that's justifiable.
Yeah, it's just, but once I get that set up, I'll have a subscriber Discord, so if you're subscribed, you'll be able to join the server, use the emotes and shit, and I'll be able to, smartly, I should be able to have a way to announce when streams are happening, if I can plan those in advance.
Yeah, you can make like a stream schedule.
Yep. But in terms of, yeah, game clearing stuff, don't expect anything until we get a more concrete, or at least, like, I know I can stream 2-3 times a day. It's gonna be pure variety. With that being said, it will be more than just randos at this point. It probably will just be some Mega Man games, some short, like, I know I can beat this in a stream kind of games, a lot more shorter stuff, because I got plenty of old games I haven't played or replayed in a while. Like, Zelda 1 I could knock out in a stream, maybe 2. In that case, it's fine, but anything longer? Nah. No.
Yeah, I've learned from Final Fantasy IV.
I want to have multiple days in a week for game clearing, just to get it done faster, out of my own sanity. But they also could do some other things. Maybe Marvel Rivals? I'm coin tossing on that. Like, legit. Well, not even because it's like, I don't think I'd be bad at doing it. It's the, oh, fuck me, people are annoying. With rando, I don't want to do ranked. Fuck that.
I'm not. Yeah, no. I'd never go on ranked myself.
No, especially because I'm a metal ass. Not worth it. I probably could climb to gold and maybe platinum and diamond. I just don't wanna.
I just want to vibe.
Yeah, I just want to play with my fucking superhero toys, man. But in terms of other things, thanks to Render, we have an upcoming upgrade. In fact, I was trying to peek when that's coming around. So next stream may involve that upgrade. But I'll talk more about that next time. But in terms of what we're doing next time, if I'm streaming on Friday again, it's either going to be another Link to the Past just to practice. I like to get sub 2 hour at this point. If I can pull that off, I'll be happy. And I think with these settings, I likely could. Other than that, depends, yeah. There's plenty of randos I can set up. There's plenty of small games to set up. But more than likely, it's going to be another rando. If I can stream before that, probably likely something to do with the new item I got. And if you've been paying attention to releases and announcements, you can take a good guess. With that being said, I'm an Ultrex. I've been joined by Lucky Owl Lucy, Buckshot Boo, and Swat, Sashogan, and Painting the Web. Actually, speaking of Painting, let me see if she's still...
The race probably started, if she was doing the actual race, it probably started like 30 minutes ago.
Yeah, I know. I'm just trying to see if I can find her for raids.
Yeah,
raid.
Jumney. I'm not. Is she not streaming? Nope, not streaming. Okay.
Perhaps chose to just watch the thing instead of doing the race itself.
Recent broadcast was 7 days ago, so yep, did not. Who else could we raid instead? Don't think it matters too much. Let's do Jumney Arts. Jumney's cool. Where is the start? There it is. So I'm gonna set up the raid. Take it easy, everybody.
Bye bye.